2,000 miles to find a better way to bring the love and kindness to the breaking of the day. The monks were walking silently without a single demand, spreading the pure compassion across the American land. And little Dr. Loca showed us how to truly care, breathing the peaceful spirit right into the open air. But now the sirens scream across the middle of the night, and families are hiding from the terrifying fight. Please stop the war, lay down the hairy steel, heal the broken nations, a moment to finally heal. The children are crying beneath the falling rain of lead. They just want a safe place to lay their weary head. We didn't walk the highway to watch the cities burn. When will the powerful leaders of the world ever learn? Please stop the war, let the innocent people breathe. Give the mothers and the fathers a moment to breathe. The yellow robes are glowing in the darkness of the gloom, bringing a little comfort to the quiet, frightened room. The master bows his head and he closes his heavy eyes, sending a wave of mercy to the burning eastern skies. He knows that every rocket is a failure of the heart, tearing the fragile tapestry of the world apart. Loca rests his chin upon the master's folded knee, a picture of the absolute and quiet tranquility. Please stop the war, lay down the heavy steel, give the broken nations a moment to finally heal. The children are crying beneath the falling rain of lead. They just want a safe place to lay their weary head. We didn't walk the highway to watch the cities burn. When will the powerful leaders of the world ever learn? Please stop the war, let the innocent people grieve. Give the mothers and the fathers a moment to breathe. Every single prayer is a drop in the ocean of grace, moving across the waters to a terrifying place. We stand completely united against the tragic war, because we know what the human heart is beating for. Please stop the war, lay down the heavy steel, give the broken nations a moment to finally heal. The children are crying beneath the falling rain of lead. They just want a safe place to lay their weary head. We didn't walk the highway so watch the cities burn. When will the powerful leaders of the world ever learn? Please stop the war, let the innocent people breathe. Give the mothers and the fathers a moment to breathe. Please stop the war, Blisters on the feet of the walkers started to heal, but the world is suddenly covered in a blanket of steel. The joy of the homecoming was interrupted by the dread, as the news of the war painted the television red. Mothers are crying for the sons that they will never see, trapped inside the borders where they only want to be free. The monks showed us how to walk the earth without a trace. Now the bombs are erasing the beauty of the human face. We beg you to stop the fighting, lay your weapons down, silence all the terrifying sirens in the broken town. The peace dog walked through deserts to show us how to care. Now the smoke of the destruction fills the open air. We beg you to stop the fighting in this bitter pain. Wash away the heavy bloodshed in the healing rain. I look at the images of the rubble and the smoke, and it feels like the universal human spirit broke. We walked across America to lay the weapons on the ground. Now the silence of the peace is shattered by a terrifying sound. Why do the leaders leave their basic humanity behind? Are they truly deaf and are they absolutely blind? If a street dog from India can understand the holy grace, then surely we can save the people in the war-torn space. We beg you to stop the fighting, lay your weapons down, silence all the terrifying sirens in the broken town. The peace dog walked through deserts to show us how to care. Now the smoke of the destruction fills the open air. We beg you to stop the fighting in this bitter pain. Wash away the heavy bloodshed in the healing rain. We send our vibrations across the miles of the deep blue sea, wishing for the frightened citizens to be entirely free. We will not stop chanting until the final rocket falls, until the voice of peace echoes through the city walls. We beg you to stop the fighting, lay your weapons down, silence all the terrified sirens in the broken town. The peace dog walked through deserts to show us how to care. Now the smoke of the destruction fills the open air. We beg you to stop the fighting and this bitter pain. Wash away the heavy bloodshed in the healing rain. Lay down your weapons, stop the fighting, let the peace begin. Save the innocent. They are flying their planes in the dark of the sky. They are letting the missiles and the heavy rockets fly. They say it is for security, they say it is for right, but all that we see is a devastating and terrifying night. We just finished a journey of 2,000 beautiful miles, built on the foundation of the gentle and compassionate smiles. The monks walked the earth, intimately connected to the dirt, to show us how to navigate the deepest human hurt.
We are pleading for peace.
Please let the violence cease.
Let the terrified families
find a moment of release. You cannot bomb your way into a sanctuary of love. You only block the blessings falling from the clouds above.
We are pleading for peace.
Please put the iron away and let the innocent people see a brand new day. Every time a building falls, a little piece of us dies. Every time a mother weeps, the entire universe cries. The monks didn't walk for a single piece of empty land. They walked for the hearts of every woman and every man. Aloka didn't walk to see the world completely destroyed. He walked so the beauty of the earth could be enjoyed. We have to let go of the anger and the paralyzing fear, and make the heavy machinery of the war disappear.
We are pleading for peace.
Please let the violence cease.
Let the terrified families
find a moment of release. You cannot bomb your way into a sanctuary of love. You only block the blessings falling from the clouds above.
We are pleading for peace.
Please put the iron away and let the innocent people see a brand new day. Keep the faith alive, keep the human courage strong. We know exactly where the humanity truly belongs. It belongs in the light. It belongs in the gentle care. Breathe in the peaceful and the quiet, untroubled air.
We are pleading for peace.
Please let the violence cease.
Let the terrified families
find a moment of release. You cannot bomb your way into a sanctuary of love. You only block the blessings falling from the clouds above.
We are pleading for peace.
Please put the iron away and let the innocent people see a brand new day. Pleading for peace. Stop the violence. Choose the light. Let them live. We thought we had cried all the tears that we possibly could when we reached the capital where the ancient monument stood. We wept for the beauty, we wept for the spiritual joy, for the healing of every single American girl and boy. But the tears have returned for a completely different cause, as the terrifying machinery of the war begins to draw its close. The conflict in Iran is a heavy and a bitter pill, with the innocent families caught in the crossfire on the hill. Enough is enough. Please bring the terrible war to an end. We beg for the enemy to become compassionate friends. The walkers of peace prove that beautiful miracles are real. Now we need the leaders of the world to drop the heavy steel. Enough is enough. Give the people back their quiet days. Wash away the violent and the terrified. Bloody haze. The monks who walk the highway are bowing their heads low, watching the devastating river of the human tragedy flow. The journey of Mamas was meant to show us the way to navigate the darkness when the world goes completely astray. You cannot find a resolution by burning the cities down. You only build a graveyard in the center of the town. The monks taught us that every single life is absolutely divine. From the borders of Texas to the international line. Enough is enough. Please bring the terrible war to an end. We beg for the enemy to become a compassionate friend. The walkers of peace prove that beautiful miracles are real. Now we need the leaders of the world to drop the heavy steel. Enough is enough. Give the people back their quiet days. Wash away the violent and the terrified. Bloody haze. So we raise our voices loudly in a unified global choir to extinguish the flames of the devastating and tragic fire. We hold the vision of a world where the weapons are destroyed and the empty spaces of the heart are beautifully enjoyed. Enough is enough. Please bring the terrible war to an end. We beg for the enemy to become compassionate friend. The walkers of peace prove that beautiful miracles are real. Now we need the leaders of the world to drop the heavy steel. Enough is enough. Give the people back their quiet days. Wash away the violent and the terrified. Bloody haze. Enough is enough. Drop the steel. Stop the war. Let the healing start. The celebration was loud and the human spirits were high. Underneath the beautiful and the wide American sky, we cheered for the monks and the peace dog at their side, feeling a sense of an absolute and universal pride. But joy is a fleeting and a very fragile thing. When you hear the dark bells of the tragedy start to ring, the homes in Iran are shaking with an unspeakable fear, and the thread of the deepest sorrow is drawing so near. We have just one single wish. Please let the fighting stop. Don't let another heavy bomb from the darkened heavens drop. The monks walked in silence to show us the gentle light. Please don't surrender to the world, to the terrifying night. We have just one single wish. Let the innocent people stay. Stop the destruction and let them see a brand new day. We cannot be joyful when others are heavily torn, when a beautiful country is completely battered and worn. The lessons we learned on the long highway of dust tell us to build up a solid and unbreakable bridge of trust. The leaders who order the devastating missiles to fly have never looked deep into suffering and terrified eyes. We pray for the families hiding away in the dark, hoping they can keep alive the fragile human spark. We have just one single wish: please let the fighting stop. Don't let another heavy bomb from the darkened heavens drop. The monks walked in silence to show us the gentle light. Please don't surrender the world to the terrifying night. We have just one single wish: let the innocent people stay. Stop the destruction and let them see a brand new day. We turn our eyes to the faraway and burning lands, and we reach out our spiritual and invisible hands. The war is a thief that steals all the human grace. Return the sweet peace to every single frightened face. We have just one single wish: please let the fighting stop. Don't let another heavy bomb from the darkened heavens drop. The monks walked in silence to show us the gentle light. Please don't surrender the world to the terrifying night. We have just one single wish: let the innocent people stay. Stop the destruction and let them see a brand new day. One single wish: please stop the war. Silence the bombs. Peaceful end. We left our footprints on the long American highway line. We thought the hardest part was over and the world was fine. The master rested his tired feet upon the eastern shore. We prayed that humanity wouldn't have to suffer anymore. Aloka closed his heavy eyes and let out a peaceful sigh. Underneath the fading colors of the Washington sky, but then the screens lit up with a terrifying sudden flash, turning our beautiful dream of harmony into falling ash. The drums of war are beating in a desert far away, stealing the beautiful light from our peaceful day. The dust on our shoes hasn't even begun to fade, and the leaders are destroying the sanctuary we made. We didn't walk 2,000 miles to watch the innocent bleed. We walked to plant a universal and compassionate seed. Look at the dog who loves without a border or a name. Why can't the human nations learn to do exactly the same? Stop the fire, stop the rockets, let the children breathe. Give the terrified families a moment to reprieve. Let the peace we gathered wash over the burning land, and put a gentle stop to the heavy, violent hand. The master doesn't speak a word of anger or of hate. He just sits in meditation by the Capitol gate. He sends his boundless meta across the troubled dark sea. wishing for the frightened people to be safe and free. It breaks the heart to see the buildings crumble to the ground, to hear the sirens crying with a terrifying sound. We send our love and kindness to the mothers in the night, holding their babies close until the morning light. The war is a shadow that swallows the human grace. We have to bring the light back to every single place. The dust on our shoes hasn't even begun to fade, and the leaders are destroying the sanctuary we made. We didn't walk 2,000 miles to watch the innocent bleed. We walked to plant a universal and compassionate seed. Look at the dog who loves without a border or a name. Why can't the human nations learn to do exactly the same? Stop the fire, stop the rockets, let the children breathe. Give the terrified families a moment to reprieve. Let the peace we've gathered wash over the burning land, and put a gentle stop to the heavy, violent hand. The weapons only build a mountain of the endless pain. We need the healing water of the gentle summer rain. Stand with the walkers, stand with the quiet and the pure, because love and compassion is the only lasting cure. Let the smoke clear, let the peace remain. Hold on to the light. We walk for you. The news is screaming loudly from the television screen, showing us the darkest things that we have ever seen. The missiles falling heavily upon the broken street, while the innocent civilians are forced into retreat. I look down at a local resting softly on the floor. He doesn't understand the bitter concept of a war. He doesn't know what politics or territories mean. He only knows the grassy fields and places he has been. He treats every single stranger like a long-lost friend. His capacity for forgiveness simply has no end. A dog knows no borders, a dog knows no lines. He only sees the places where the human spirit shines. If we could love each other like a local loves the crew, there is no kind of miracle that we could never do. Why do we drop the fire from the dark and starry sky? let the terrifying fighting cease, and bring the broken nations back to a beautiful peace. He trotted down the highway through the freezing winter snow to show the human race a better way for us to go. He healed the broken-hearted with a wagging of his tail. He proved that loving kindness is a ship that will not fail. But now across the ocean, the hatred is awake, and the foundation of the world is starting to shake. We sit inside the temple and we close our heavy eyes, sending out a sanctuary to the burning skies. We ask the universe to hold the families in the night, to guide them safely through the darkness to the morning light. A dog knows no borders, a dog knows no lines. He only sees the places where the human spirit shines. If we could love each other like a local loves a crew, there is no kind of miracle that we could never do. Why do we drop the fire from the dark and starry sky? Why do we let the innocent and fragile people die? The monks walked across the country to teach us how to care. Now we need to send that message through the open air. Silence all the weapons, let the terrifying fighting cease, and bring the broken nations back to a beautiful peace. Let's learn from the master, let's learn from the hound. Let's lay all the heavy ammunition on the ground. The true victory is not in destroying the enemy's land. It is reaching out to hold a terrified and trembling hand. No borders, no fire, just a wagging tail in a peaceful world. We stood in the Capitol with tears upon our face, celebrating the triumph of the human race. 2,000 miles of walking, bringing healing to the dirt, washing away the centuries of the anger and the hurt. But the triumph was shattered by a terrifying sound, echoing across the ocean from a distant ground. The war has finally started, and the sky is turning gray, stealing all the beauty from our monumental day. The yellow robes are glowing in the middle of the gloom, bringing a little comfort to the frightened silent room. We have to build a saffron shield across the broken sky to protect the innocent people and stop making them cry. The walk was not a finish line, it was a battle cry for love, to stop the heavy iron falling from the clouds above. Send the mouthfulness and letter to the families in the east, to calm the violent hunger of the terrifying beast. The monks didn't bleed upon the highway just to see it burn. When will the powerful leaders of the nations ever learn? Put down the heavy rifles, let the lovely children sleep, and honor the sacred promises that we were meant to keep. I see the master sitting with a deeply peaceful breath, refusing to surrender to the shadows of the dead. He knows that every bomb that falls is a failure of the heart, tearing the beautiful tapestry of humanity apart. A local rests his head upon the master's folded knee, a picture of the absolute and quiet tranquility. We have to take this image and project it to the stars, to heal the bleeding nations and to cover up the scars. We will not let the darkness have the final closing word. We will make sure that the song of peace is finally heard. We have to build a saffron shield across the broken sky to protect the innocent people and stop making them cry. The walk was not a finish line, it was a battle cry for love, to stop the heavy iron falling from the clouds above. Send the Malcolmus and letter to the families in the east, to calm the violent hunger of the terrifying beast. The monks didn't bleed upon the highway just to see it burn. When will the powerful leaders of the nations ever learn? Put down the heavy rifles, let the lovely children sleep, and honor the sacred promises that we were meant to keep. Every single prayer is a drop in the ocean of grace, moving across the waters to a terrifying place. We stand completely united against the tragic war, because we know what the human heart is really beating for. The saffron shield, protect the innocent, let the war end, let love remain. Blisters on the feet of the walkers have started to heal, but the world is suddenly covered in a blanket of steel. The joy of the homecoming was interrupted by the dread, as the news of the war painted the television red. We look at the images of the rubble and the smoke, and it feels like the universal human spirit broke. Mothers are crying for the sons that they will never see, trapped inside the borders where they only want to be free. The monks showed us how to walk the earth without a trace. Now the bombs are erasing the beauty of the human face. It is the bare feet of compassion against the heavy iron machine, the most heartbreaking battle that the world has ever seen. We walked across America to lay the weapons on the ground. Now the silence of the peace is shattered by a terrifying sound. Our local walk through the deserts to show us how to be kind. Why do the leaders leave their basic humanity behind? We beg you to stop the fighting, we beg you to end the pain, to wash away the bloodshed in the gentle healing rain. Let the innocent people return to their quiet, simple lives, and throw away the heavy guns and throw away the knives. The dog doesn't judge you by the color of your skin. He doesn't care about the country that you are living in. He walked with the monks to bring the sanctuary to the street, to offer a moment of comfort to everyone he would meet. If a street dog from India can understand the holy grace, then surely we can save the people in the war-torn space. send our vibration across the miles of the deep blue sea, wishing for the frightened citizens to be entirely free. We will not stop chanting until the final rocket falls, until the voice of peace echoes through the city walls. It is the bare beat of compassion against the heavy iron machine, the most heartbreaking battle that the world has ever seen. We walked across America to lay the weapons on the ground. Now the silence of the peace is shattered by a terrifying sound. Our local walk through the deserts to show us how to be kind. Why do the leaders leave their basic humanity behind? We beg you to stop the fighting, we beg you to end the pain, to wash away the bloodshed in the gentle healing rain. Let the innocent people return to their quiet, simple lives, and throw away the heavy guns and throw away the knives. The iron will rust and the heavy machines will decay, but the spirit of the loving kindness will never fade away. We stand with the walkers, we hold the holy light, to guide the broken world through the middle of the night. Bare feet, heavy iron, choose the peace, stop the pain. Bare feet. We thought we had cried all the tears that we possibly could when we reached the Capitol where the ancient monument stood. We wept for the beauty, we wept for the spiritual joy, for the healing of every single American girl and boy. But the tears have returned for a completely different cause, as the terrifying machinery of the war begins to draw its claws. The news from the east is a heavy and a bitter pill, with the innocent families caught in the crossfire on the hill. The monks who walk the highway bowing their heads low, watching the devastating river of the human tragedy flow. We are crying 1,000 miles of tears for the ones far away, for the people who are terrified of the breaking of the day. We dedicate the merits of the walk for peace to you, hoping that the miracle of survival will carry you through. Aloka the peace dog is sending his love across the sand to comfort the trembling children in the burning land. May the leaders find the wisdom to put the weapons to sleep and dry the exhausted eyes of the mothers who continually weep. We demand an end to the violence, an end to the brutal fight, and the return of the gentle and the beautiful, peaceful night. The journey of my plumbers was meant to show us the way to navigate the darkness when the world goes completely astray. You cannot find a resolution by burning the cities down. You only build a graveyard in the center of the town. The monks taught us that every single life is absolutely divine, from the borders of Texas to the international line. So we raise our voices loudly in a unified global choir extinguish the flames of the devastating and tragic fire. We hold the vision of a world where the weapons are destroyed, and the empty spaces of the heart are beautifully enjoyed. We are crying 1,000 miles of tears for the ones far away, for the people who are terrified of the breaking of the day. We dedicate the merits of the walk for peace to you, hoping that the miracle of survival will carry you through. Our local the peace dog is sending his love across the sand to comfort the trembling children in the burning land. May the leaders find the wisdom to put the weapons to sleep, and dry the exhausted eyes of the mothers who continually weep. We demand an end to the violence, an end to the brutal fight, and the return of the gentle and the beautiful, peaceful night. The tears will turn to rivers, the rivers will turn to seas, bringing the warmongers down to their humble breaking knees. We stand upon the foundation of the compassionate ground, until the beautiful silence replaces the terrifying sound. 1,000 miles, a million tears, stop the war, let the peace begin.